One night, Bambino was gazing at the starry sky. While observing the moon with his telescope, he saw a bright light in the sky. The light grew closer and closer until a spaceship landed in his garden. The spaceship's door opened and a friendly robot stepped out.
Hello, Bambino. I'm AstroBot. Would you like to explore space?
Bambino grabbed his backpack and jumped into the spaceship. As AstroBot pressed the control panel, the spaceship soared into the sky. Mercury, the closest planet to the Sun. Their first stop was Mercury. Bambino looked at the planet's surface in amazement.
It's so rocky and grey!
Yes, Mercury is the closest planet to the Sun, so it's extremely hot during the day and freezing cold at night. Its thin atmosphere cannot trap heat.
Bambino reached out to feel the temperature difference, but quickly pulled his hand back.
Brr! That's really extreme!
And he hopping back into the spaceship, Venus, the hot and toxic planet. Next, they arrived at Venus. Bambino looked out the window and saw a planet covered in thick, swirling orange clouds.
Why are there so many clouds?
These clouds contain sulfuric acid. Venus is the hottest planet in the solar system because its atmosphere traps heat, creating a greenhouse effect.
Bambino shook his head in surprise.
Walking here wouldn't be possible,
he said as they continued their journey. Earth, a quick look at home. AstroBot turned to Bambino.
Look, here's your home.
Bambino gazed at Earth through the window and saw blue oceans, white clouds, and green land masses.
It's so beautiful! It looks so different from the other planets!
Earth has life because it has water, oxygen, and the perfect temperature.
Bambino waved at his planet and they moved on. Mars, the red planet. Their next stop was Mars. Bambino observed the red surface and asked,
Why is it so red?
Because Mars's soil contains iron oxide, which makes it look rusty. There are also huge dust storms and massive mountains. Scientists believe that Mars once had rivers and lakes.
Bambino's eyes widened.
Maybe one day humans will live here.
Jupiter, the giant planet. When they reached Jupiter, Bambino was amazed.
This planet is enormous!
Yes, Jupiter is the largest planet in the solar system. It also has a great red spot, which is actually a giant storm.
Bambino gasped.
That storm is even bigger than Earth!
Saturn, the planet with rings. Next was Saturn. Bambino's eyes sparkled as he saw the planet's rings.
What are those rings made of?
They are made of ice and rock. Saturn is a gas giant and is so light that if we could place it in water, it would float.
Bambino admired the rings as they continued their journey. Uranus and Neptune, the blue giants. AstroBot pointed at Uranus and Neptune. Uranus looked tilted.
Why is Uranus sideways?
A long time ago, a huge collision knocked Uranus onto its side. Also, its atmosphere contains methane gas, which makes it look blue.
When they reached Neptune, Bambino noticed intense storms.
It's so windy here!
Yes, Neptune has the fastest winds in the solar system. Massive storms rage across the planet.
Returning home. After exploring the solar system, Bambino and AstroBot returned to Earth. Bambino had loved his space adventure.
AstroBot, that was an amazing journey! Learning about the planets was so fun!
Learning is an endless adventure, Bambino. There's still so much to explore in space. Then, the spaceship disappeared into the night sky.
Bambino set up his telescope once more, looking at the stars and dreaming of new adventures. Maybe one day he could even visit the moon.